Hi, Tony. Thanks for joining us. How are you?
Hey, good, thank you. Nice to catch up with you.
Yep, it's been a while. Could you just, excuse me, could you just quickly introduce yourself to everybody who doesn't know you? So where you're from, how long you've been in Japan, that sort of thing.
Okay, so I'm Tony, that's what people call me, Antonia, real name. Oishi, been in Japan for 24 years now. Yes, long time. And I'm from Romania.
From Romania, right? Okay. And you run a school in Tokyo, yeah? Could you tell us
Yes.
about that?
I've started an Eikaiwa school, 7 year, it's the seventh year now. So we're going on the seventh year. And after 4 years of running the main location, after 5 years, 4 years of running the main locations, I opened another location. So I'm running two schools right now.
And what type of school are they? What sort of learners do you focus on?
So we have preschool, like the morning program, preschool meaning like the Japanese term of preschool, like meaning 2, 3 year olds. So all those kids who join before going to kindergarten. And then we have afternoon classes from kindergarten all the way up to elementary school for now.
Right, great. So you say you've got two separate schools.
Mhm.
They both trade under the same name. Do they? Please, you take this opportunity to tell everybody your school name, do a bit of
Right.
promotion.
So we're Happy ABC International School.
Great. And two locations. So how many staff, classrooms, and students do you have?
Have like three staff with me included when I'm around like four, two locations, three classrooms altogether.
Right. Okay. So that's teachers and then office staff as well.
Yes.
That's great. So quite a tight operation then.
Yeah, I mean, we all work like I kind of chose the people who are like the jack of all trades, who can
Right.
also like, especially like, I have like one office staff who is also like an amazing teacher.
Right. That's great.
She's doing pretty much everything like from office work to preschool to afternoon school, then another one helping with also admin and doing the teaching. So we're kind of like, yes, a tight operation, but we're kind of like jack of all trades, which works
That's
pretty well in my case.
that's good. That's good. And so when did you first come across Happy Valley?
Just when I actually started the school. So like, what was it? Like it was an ETJ like event, like a seminar, the big event where publishers present their like works. And it was 7 years ago, like 6 years and a half ago, just when I started the school. Like pretty much I started the school in September and then in February was like when I came across your
Right.
material.
And why did you decide to adopt Happy Valley?
Well, I mean, I was looking for a kindergarten program. For me, the main aspect of it was I needed a series. I'm just like that type who likes series, It has to be 1, 2, 3 and 1, 2, 3 to up to six. And I don't really like mingling up too much. At least for main, I needed like a series. And I mean, I gave it a lot of consideration. I didn't just like decide on the spot, this is what I'm gonna go with. So I looked into it, and that was the biggest thing. And the next thing was like I liked the way the lessons are like thought out. There's quite a bit of repetition, which is really good for this age. Also the teacher support, I think this also, yeah, teacher support. I mean, as I was not a new teacher when I opened the school. I had experience, like years of experience and all that. But I guess like most teachers or many teachers, like no matter how much experience you have, when you start like using new materials, you're always kind of nervous. And I feel personally, especially as a school owner, like there's more pressure to do well and to have like a well put together program and all that. So it's a little bit more stressful to choose the materials, I guess. And I really wanted something that when when I present it to my new teachers, you know, like a teacher who hasn't worked with these materials before, I wanted something that was really easily trainable, that I didn't have to spend a lot of time, and I didn't want the teacher to feel like overwhelmed or like, you know, and I thought this was like really good in those terms. It offers like a lot of like teacher support.
That's great. Thanks. So you found it fairly straightforward to teach to train other teachers to use it.
Exactly. I mean, the fact, another big bonus was like the fact that, because of course, opening a school, and I mean, even now, I mean, you know, opening a school, you want to like, you don't have all the finances to like really go big and stuff. So you're trying to look at something that's also affordable and to keep you going until things like, you know, grow. And the fact that, I mean, most materials out there like have the teacher manual and everything is as a separate manual, right? Which costs like pretty much like in terms of like fees, you know. And what I liked about Happy Valley is that everything is like free, downloadable. So all I had to do was like print out like all the support for teachers, and it's like really, really well put together by unit, by lesson. So like I mean, seriously, if I got anybody who has like zero teaching experience, no, I mean, really, like, which happened, you know, I mean, the zero teaching experience in like afternoon classes and stuff. And I had teachers who were like so nervous. It's like, I cannot do this. Don't make me do this, you know, like, no, I'm good with preschool or like this or that. And I was like, I promise you that in a month, like maximum 2 months, you're not even going to have to look at that manual. You know, you're going to know exactly what to do, which was the case. Now we're laughing about it. I was like, do you remember when you were like so like stressed and like, and now my teachers came to the point where they create like extra curriculum around the lessons, and like it's really easy to work with, yeah. And
That's great to hear.
not only the teacher manuals, I mean, that's a big plus, but also the game bank. I mean, for this age, you really need like games. And I mean, even as a seasoned teacher, I mean, I do come up with games on my own, and I do have like a game bank in my mind and all that things I've used in the past. But at the same time, like I said, when you start with new materials and have those specific flashcards and stuff, like it's really, really helpful. In the beginning, we were all like looking at the game bank and using games from there. And the kids really enjoy them. They're like so straightforward and so super simple, you know, which is
Mm,
like, that's what kids like, right? The simpler, the more fun.
great. Thank you. That's fantastic. And how about results, student outcomes?
We're really happy, actually. We're really, really happy with the results. The fact that, again, it's very repetitive, like a unit goes for like 4 lessons pretty much. I mean, there are things I will like come back to this, like with what I would like to see more in terms of like enhanced curriculum. But at the same time, like the main point is like as results, like the kids are doing really well. I mean, vocabulary, because that's what you're like mainly interested in. Yeah, you want the kids to actually remember those words. Being very repetitive, and like the songs that support the lessons and even the stories, pretty much everybody, like even like the kids who don't really get the support at home, because I mean, we live in the day and age when everybody is busy, and you know, but just having that support like YouTube, you can hear the songs on YouTube. And I have many kids who actually, especially from those families where they do get the extra support and parents put a little bit more effort into their education to meet their needs. And I do have those kids who, it was really fun in the beginning when I was not familiar with the materials myself, you know, I mean, I would go through book 1 and I would be like, okay, now I'm a pro at book 1, you know, but then I would go to book 2 the next year and I'm like, I have no idea what's going on here. So I was kind of learning at the same time with them, you know. But then, you know, I didn't know the songs. It's not like I stayed home to learn the songs before the year started, all of them, you know. And then the kids would come to the lesson and they knew the songs, like they knew the songs, you know. And I was like, okay, let's do this. You know? So it was really funny. It was cute. Like, I mean, many kids come and they already know, like they memorize the whole story. Like
Mm,
today is sunny, you know, and they just
right.
speak it like the whole thing, and then they know the songs. And so, yeah. And
Are
for
there
some,
any songs in particular that stick out?
Uh, for us, like 100%, every single class and every single student is like obsessed with the Phonanimals Song. Like, I don't know
Right.
what it is about it. I mean, yeah, it's a good song for me as a teacher, you know, it's like, but it's like, I don't know what it is, it's the melody. And I think it really, really helps to have the, because I've been thinking about this, right? I'm like, what is it about this song that it's not really the same as any other song, you know? And I think the main thing is the poster. Like, because
Right.
if I didn't have that poster on the wall and we just went like this and like this, you know, like, I mean, the gestures are again like a big thing, but that poster for them to connect visually, like to that, they're all like glued to the poster, and you know, it's like every time, like we just have to start with like the Phonanimals. And if I
Right.
tend to forget, sometimes you have those busy, crazy days when you're like, okay, let's just get this done, you know. And then we sit down and it's like we haven't done the Phonanimals. Like wait, okay, let's do it now. Okay, get up, let's go back, you know, to the mat. So
That's great.
and I also use it. I started using it actually just a year, maybe a couple of years ago. I just thought that why not use it in the song because we're doing phonics in preschool. And I mean, very low level for like that age, you know. Don't think now that, oh my God, like we're stressing the kids out with phonics and making them read at 3 years old, you know. But I was like, since we're like trying to instill this phonemic awareness in them, like why not like introduce the Phonanimal Song and see how the 2-year-old will do with that? Though I thought it was pretty difficult for them to actually like sing like Ali Ant and Believe Me, you know. But we introduced it and it's like amazing. I mean, the kids absolutely, these 2-year-olds, right? I have these like students, and this happened like actually a couple of months, a month, last month. We have this new preschooler, new student, and he doesn't even speak Japanese. Like the only thing he says is like papi, papi, everything is papi. I don't know what that means. But like after coming in for like about 3 times, well, he got used to the environment and all that. He was comfortable enough. Every time I go and like point to the Phonanimal poster, I have this marker, this thick marker, red marker, you know, and they know they just associate that my red marker with the Phonanimals song, you know. It's like if we have the marker, we do the Phonanimals song. So like I have the marker there, and he just went and picked up as soon as he came in, you know, took his shoes off. He took the marker, and he does this every morning, and he just brings me the marker and he goes to the poster and like taps, and it's like It's like, okay, let's not unpack, let's not take your jacket off, let's just do the Phonanimals, and then let's just start our day. So
Excellent. That's
it's really good.
fantastic.
And
That's really good.
one
Thanks.
more thing about the phonics, this Phonanimal Song, what I really love about it is that once you have all the gestures like figured out, and we mainly have like kids, like, I mean, they graduate from preschool up to afternoon classes, right? They go into kinder and they stay for like elementary and stuff. So these are kids who we raise from like infancy, right? And they're so familiar with the song that, you know, I mean, even after a year of doing this, like a whole year of doing this, everybody pretty much has it down. And the gestures are like so good. Because like once we start working with phonics and like writing or like, you know, what's this? What sound is this? What sound is that? If they don't know, if they look at the poster, they see it. But sometimes I ask them not to look at the poster. I'm like, no looking, you know. So they're like, oh, but then I only do this, you know, and they're immediately know it, you know.
But Billy Bus.
Like they're like Billy Buzz, you know, or like I just like to go like that, and they're like you know. So it's
Mm.
really good. It really helps.
That's excellent. That's so good to hear. How about parents' reaction? Is it easy to explain the show to parents?
Yes, I mean, when we started the program, and it took a couple of years to get everything done properly and all that, because, you know, with experience comes like, come other like ideas and stuff. We actually like have an in-house made explanation paper, I mean, a document we send them. And as soon as somebody joins, we just send them that document, and we pretty much like tell them they're like how they can support the child at home. I mean, it's
Right.
up to them, right? Like if they want to do it or not, but we encourage them to like play as much as they can, like the songs in the car, in the every time like the child is around. And we do explain, like you go on YouTube to this, you know, and this is the link, click this, you're gonna find everything like sorted out by levels. And so yeah, we do have like an explanatory document that we
Okay.
give them. And
Great.
yeah,
Thanks.
they're very happy with it, because I mean, it takes a lot of pressure off the parents too, right? Because they don't have
Yeah.
to put too much effort into it. It's just like, anyway, the kid is on the screen, and then they just know exactly like what to show them and stuff. So it
Yeah. Right. I think I'm correct in saying that you do not use Happy Valley Digital. Is that correct?
not at this moment, yeah. I mean,
Right.
I'm considering it, but at this point, I haven't really had too much time to really look into it, to tell you the truth. And I do want to do that. Like, I definitely want to do that. And that's a little bit of a downside for me, like at this very moment, because I haven't really had time to really consider it and really like get on with the program and all that. Though I know you gave me like a ton of chances over like many, many years, but no, as a business owner, everything is a priority every time something comes up. And I mean, this takes a little bit of time, right?
Yeah.
Consider.
I'm not going to say anything about it. Just watch the videos of the other users and,
Right.
and listen to what they say about it. Is what I would say from the point of view of a teacher or a school owner. I think that's the best thing to hear,
Yeah.
not the publisher talking
The
about it.
truth is, I mean, I'm a bit saddened to see that CDs are going out and all that, because it was really easy to just like pass them. But the truth is that CDs are out, period. We live in that
Yeah,
age where like
but
nothing comes on a CD anymore, so
yeah,
and who has a CD player anymore,
we
right?
have parents of young children who have grown up without having a CD in the house. They don't know what a CD player is.
Right, right. So it's like yeah, this is like an inside joke in our school. It's like, who has like a CD player? The CD player
Right.
I have a school which is a really sturdy, good one. It's been like I've had that since like that was the first CD player I bought when I came to Japan 24 years ago. It's going strong.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Unfortunately, CDs are on the way out. Yeah, that's just the way
It's
the
true.
world
I mean,
works.
it would, I can see the advantage of having like a PC or like a tablet in the class and just like
Yeah.
immediate, like just go and like play the song, instead of,
Yeah, and playing them from a device across the Bluetooth to speakers as well. Lots of people do that. It's very easy, but everyone's different, right? So, but yeah, CDs are on the out,
you say
unfortunately.
that everyone is different, like that makes me think, because I've been thinking about this. Like, I like technology, but like technology that I can deal with, right? That doesn't
Yeah.
stress me.
If
But
if you like, as a special just for you, I'll record some onto some audio cassette if you like, and I'll send them over to
I actually do have a cassette play too for in my CD, because I mean it's old. But I think I was thinking like probably like it also it might have to do with like the personality of a school owner and me probably being a woman, men are, I mean we all know that men are more into like tech and all this and stuff. It kind of scares me, right? So I'm scared like what if I get into something and I'm in the middle of the classroom and something happens and I don't know which button to push and all that.
I think that you're making a very good point there, in that you need to be comfortable with what you're using. You need to be prepared, and you want to be confident that things are not going to break mid-lesson, whether that's an audio cassette, a CD, or digital. I mean, everybody wants to be sure about that. Yeah, but anyway, as I say, listen to the other users of that, not to me. What do you think could be improved about Happy Valley?
Um, There is one thing, but this doesn't really like pertain to like the way Happy Valley is constructed. It's more like I think Happy Valley is constructed mainly with the idea that a lesson would be 60 minutes, right? I mean, that's usually the
40, 50, or 60, basically.
exactly, right? I mean, up to like an hour, right? Which is usually the main class time, in for like eikaiwa, like after classes. In our case, we have 90-minute lessons, like an hour and a half, which are doing actually parents are happy with that, and we're happy with that too. And it gives us like extra time, like usually the first half hour, like we go into like circle time or like we do songs and we do conversation, and we're like building up the questions like in time, the more they grow, the more they understand. We get to a point at like second grade with like, what did you do over the weekend and things like that. So trying to get them to speak. And but in like I said, in my case, like I think like we've noticed that it depends also like on the learning level and the abilities or interest of the child too, obviously. But especially in the case of like really good classes, and for me, good classes are the classes of those kids whom we've had from preschool, right? Because they've already been with us for years and they're like already like in the environment. So those tend to go really fast. So with the lesson being so repetitive, by the second lesson and third lesson, like they already like pretty much get it, you know. By the fourth lesson, it's kind of like we kind of want to do like something extra. So we've put a lot of effort into, and we're still working on it, into bringing on like additional activities, or like so what I would like to see at Happy Valley, what would make our lives easier, is, I mean, we do have the workbooks and that, but I would like to see more like worksheets that kind of increase. And especially for, I'm not a fan at all of like writing before 5 years old, you know, like the last year, K3, you know. So what we do with them, like at K1, K2, we print out a lot of our like own, I mean, you know, like printable over the net worksheets and stuff. So they love the tracing, so that's what we give for homework too, and they love it. And actually the classes who, there are kids who are interested in writing, and those who are interested in writing, we start giving them worksheets where they actually start doing the A and B, and
Right.
they're not doing a great job, but like, I mean, they're so happy they're doing it, and we just praise
Yeah.
them.
Okay, worksheets for longer lessons. Yeah, sure. Okay, there are, yes, we'll get onto that. I promise you that we do have readers on Happy Valley Digital, and there's a new, so there are 26 readers on Happy Valley Digital now, featuring the Phonanimals, and there are more phonics readers coming very soon. So that's only on Happy Valley Digital, not in print. But thank you for that, and we'll certainly look at that. Finally, do you have any other comments?
No, I just want to say this. I just want to say this until I'm comfortable enough with, because we did install like a big TV screen like last year, and I was really excited, like, oh yeah, we're gonna start doing things. So like there were like these projects, big projects, and we were like so motivated, and I was so excited. And then I was like, how do I work this? I'm scared. What if I push a button and I just mess up everything, you know? So I mean, we do use it, but like very limited. So I want to this year, I want to put more effort
Right.
into overcoming that fear of technology, you know? So,
Yeah, sure. I'll put you in touch with some other users who can guide you. And please don't hesitate to ask us if there's anything we can help you with. For now, I've taken up quite a bit of your time. I know you're busy, so Tony from Happy ABC, thank you very much, and we'll
Happy
see you.
Valley.
We'll see you again soon. Thanks a lot.
Thank you
Bye.
so much. Bye. Take care.
Bye.